Most of the time when you hear rappers talking about shooting people or other crazy events, you assume it's all made up for the sake of an entertaining song. This is because rappers usually don't describe specific events, but today we'll be taking a look at lyrics that really happened.
But the nigga that chased me is dead in my stuff, so tell him that's a fact I got locked by a bitch. But the nigga that chased me is dead in my stuff, so tell him.
Say Drilly, the guy rapping, got set up by a girl. When he went to the location he was meant to meet the girl, rival gang members like Nazzy, a Sevside member, were waiting for him. They chased Say Drilly, but thankfully he got away. Tragically, the same was not the case for Nazzy. A couple months later, in September 2020, he was walking down a street in the Bronx when two men hopped out a grey Honda and began shooting. Nazzy was hit and killed. The craziest thing about the murder is it was done broad daylight. There's even a video of the police performing CPR on Nazzy as they try and save him. I won't be showing it in this video, but his ops use it to disrespect Nazzy regularly.
So the half, bro. How you think I won best dress with no support? How you think I won best dress with no support?
This iconic DrillyGzzly lyric is actually true. The rapper did win Best Dressed in high school, along with Most Popular, as you can see from his yearbook. He really did do it with no support too, as both his parents were in and out of prison his whole childhood, meaning he had to be raised by his grandma.
Coming through PTSD and I mean it. Nigga Johnny got killed and I seen it. Nigga Johnny got killed and I seen it.
One of 21 Savage's closest friends was a man named Johnny. The pair, according to 21, practically grew up together. On Savage's 21st birthday, he was with Johnny. That night, the men were involved in a drug deal turned robbery gone wrong. Johnny ended up getting shot in the head and killed in front of 21. 21 began shooting back at their attackers, but he himself was shot 6 times. He said at the time he thought he was going to die too. Thankfully, he survived. Quick interruption to remind you, if you're not subscribed, make sure you do, because it really motivates me to make new videos.
I wore Dior to my last court date. Nigga asked I got a pass, I tell him no way. Nigga asked I got a pass, I tell him no way.
While shooting a video for his song 21 back in 2018, DaBaby got pressed by some local Atlanta gang members. They started telling DaBaby he needed a permission slip to record, like it was some elementary school class trip.
Who signed up a permission slip?
Ain't nobody signed up a permission slip for me. Mm-mm. Huh? Oh yeah? I ain't know that. Okay.
Of course, DaBaby told them he didn't have a permission slip. After what was an awkward interaction, the guys leave and DaBaby continued recording.
You can never be on my PR. Jerk both, gang got both. What's that, bro? Family affair. Gang got both. What's that, bro? Family affair.
Grinna and his young brother called Young Grinna or Y Grinna were two members of an alliance of gangs in London called Southside Newham. On the 2nd of April 2017, Grinna was walking into a shop to get a drink when 4 members of the rival Northside Newham alliance followed him inside. Once inside, the men stabbed Grinna to death. Young Grinna was devastated, but sadly, just over 4 years later, he would meet the same fate. He was standing outside his house in April 2021, only a couple hundred yards from where his brother died, when a car pulled up and a Northside Newham member fired a shotgun at him. Young Grinna was hit in the chest, but his attacker wasn't done. He hopped out the car and began stabbing him. Young Grinna was killed, and both his murder and his brother's murder have gone unsolved. This is honestly one of the saddest stories I've ever discussed on the channel, a family losing both their sons.
How the f you miss a whole 100 shots? How the f you miss a whole 100 shots?
In February 2017, young Dolph was on his way to perform in a club in Charlotte, North Carolina, when he came to an intersection. At the intersection, Dolph's SUV began to get shot from multiple other vehicles. Over 100 rounds were fired, but thankfully no one was injured because Dolph's SUV was bulletproof. Black Youngster was one of the men arrested for the shooting, but his charges were dropped. Crazily, Dolph went on to still perform the night of the shooting, with Migos and 21 Savage. Dolph was sadly shot and killed in 2021.
The swim at the pool. Big baby got caught in the morning on the bus, was going to school. Big baby got caught in the morning on the bus, was going to school.
On December 10th, 2014, Big Baby's mother dropped him off to the bus stop so he could catch the bus to school. Only a couple minutes later, at around 6:30 in the morning, Big Baby was shot and killed. The killing was allegedly done by Foolio's gang, Block 6. Later that day, Foolio himself was shot in the hip as revenge.
How can I be homophobic? My bitch is gay. How can I be homophobic? My
The line that went viral on TikTok is really true. Central C is dating Madeline Argy, a famous TikToker in the UK. The pair hid the relationship for a couple of months, but after photos of them being together at shows and on dates got leaked, they stopped hiding it. Madeline is bisexual and dated girls before her current rapper partner, so Central C's girlfriend is in fact gay. Thanks for watching to the end. Make sure you like and subscribe if you want to see a part 4 to this series. Don't forget to check out some of the other videos on my channel too.